Va salute. This is Troy Pacelli of Last Call, and I'm just here to let you know that the following live stream is rated R for adult language, highly inappropriate jokes, and oh, who the are we kidding? We have no idea what is going to come out of Gorilla's mouth. Viewer discretion is advised.
Light up, let the good vibes flow. It's Gorilla Cigar Lounge, the place to go. Politics, nerds, and the good old days. Grab your drink, join the talk, let's set it ablaze. Welcome to the lounge where the smokes rise high, where we talk what matters, no sugar, no lie. From galaxy far away to the world outside, Gorilla Cigar Lounge where legends reside. Starships and memories, debates get real. We're saving the world with a mic and some seal. Laughs and wisdom, we're bringing the heat. So pull up a chair, you're in for a treat. Welcome to the lounge where the smokes rise high, where we talk what matters, no sugar, no lie. From galaxy far away to the world outside, Gorilla Cigar Lounge where legends reside. Starships and memories, debates get real. We're saving the world with a mic and some seal. Laughs and wisdom, we're bringing the heat. So pull up a chair, you're in for a treat. Welcome to the lounge where the smokes rise high, where we talk what matters, no sugar, no lie. From galaxy far away to the world outside, Gorilla Cigar Lounge where legends reside. So spark up that stove, let's start the show. At Gorilla Cigar Lounge, let the conversation flow.
And hello, everyone. It's your favorite Gorilla Ham Hands thoughts there. Your favorite fat ass with opinion, or whatever else that Forrest Gump from that you order from Temu called me. So, welcome everybody. With me, I got Wrestling Germ. How are you doing?
Not too bad. How you doing, Gorilla?
Pretty good. I'm very sore because I switched from being the inspector to our red grinder there, seeing if we're kind of switch up the roles and stuff at work there. If I get too sore, I suppose I could just crack one of these things. Oh, that's good. I got a Loomer. Apparently has 10% THC in it, or 10 milligrams of THC in it. Found them at the fucking local tobacco shop.
Huh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, nice. You haven't been screwed up on a stream in a long time.
I don't remember. I think the last time I really ever got really drunk on a stream was the monetization stream. We should do that again.
Possibly, yeah.
Yeah, we should do that.
Have you ever had one of those, Gorilla?
No, but I figure it'll put me to sleep real good.
If you're lucky, yeah.
Yeah. Well, usually, like when I smoke weed and shit, it just puts me to sleep.
You ever smoked weed while drinking Four Loko?
No.
That's what that is in a can.
Alrighty. Should we say
so
hello?
This is going to get very interesting, and I may have to cut you off.
Yeah. Maybe I'll save it for when we eventually get to the Monty Pythons. And PvP, how are you doing?
Well, I'm doing okay. Not a bad day. Yeah, nothing too exciting, but the work went quickly today, so.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, can't complain.
And how are you doing, Mikey?
Doing fine. Suzanne and I doing well. We're in good health, thank goodness. Both cats doing great too. Yeah, so yeah, things are going good, Gorilla.
Oh, that's good. And let's say hello to the chat. First in the chat tonight was the Phantom Boomer Explorers. Whoop! God, that almost sounds like the tornado sirens at my last job. Whoop!
Maybe.
Whoop,
Yeah.
whoop.
They sound really weird.
Yeah. No, that was our tornado siren pretty much was whoop, whoop.
Whoop,
And now
whoop.
that the system was, it would not stop until someone turned it off, and nobody's allowed to leave the tornado shelters until after the tornado warning expired, and the supervisors went and did a walkthrough to make sure that nothing came through the roof or make sure the roof was still on. So therefore, try to listen to that shit for an hour and a half. But then they finally switched systems, so we're in sound for 3 minutes, and then switch to the radio station unless someone manually triggers it. Otherwise, the automated system switched to the radio station for live updates after 3 minutes. And welcome, old man Bird. He's twiddling his thumbs, waiting. Oh, we're finally going. And welcome, Suzanne. How's it going? Welcome, welcome. I hope you're staying safe from those wildfires there, Suzanne, and you're keeping an eye on them. We were saying hi to everybody. Yeah, I just noticed though. I did the Cosby thing here to watch it long. That I put the stream elements link in. And you're hoping that Suzanne stays safe from the wildfires. And hey, Scurvy, how's it going? We're all fruitcakes here. Here, yeah, fruitcakes. That makes
Yeah, I like to read this one. So I told Lemon, I said, "That make you king of the fruitcakes or lemonade?"
Yeah.
Lemonade, that cool, refreshing drink.
Well, I mean, he does have lemon in his name, so he's probably
That's true.
closer to a fruit cake than any of us are. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that bird says it is time. Yes, it is time. The time has come for you guys to be traumatized by the random thoughts that are in my head. And with me doing edge grinding, I'm left alone with my thoughts for 8 hours out of the day. And PvP, hello, dudes. Fire is still growing, but weather is really cold.
well, that's good. That should help actually if the temperature stays low.
Yeah. The thing I'm fighting is you need the moisture to go with that cold air.
Well, maybe if it's cold, hopefully they'll get showers or something. Is what I'm thinking too.
Yeah. Hopefully. And everybody's saying hello and singing each other sing.
Hey, Bird.
And yes, we all say that. Please stay safe, Miss Suzanne. We are Mikey. Thanks. Always welcome, hon. Suzanne, you get any shut eye lately? Not a lot. If I know the regulations there, I'd send some of these loomers up to you. Maybe that'd help you sleep. Did you write the lyrics, Gorilla's Hamhead Thoughts? I wrote most of them. Then I had the AI tweak it and perfect them there. Hey, he's the boredom killer. Hail Silverbacks. The Hamhead sounds like a secret organization. No, it's just a Forrest Gump you order from Timu said I had ham hands. I need to lay off the cola and diet and exercise.
Was that Timu guy actually your doctor?
No. Yeah, no, he was commenting on the I think that was the Cherry RC Cola stream. Then he didn't even have the balls to leave it up. He deleted the comments. He pulled Affinity.
Hey, Suzanne, is that Padre Pio?
Peo?
Or is that an actual cow? No, because we know a Padre Pio, P-I-O, but okay.
Padre sounds like a priest.
He is.
From the
former priest, long time ago.
From Central America, because Padre is like Spanish for father.
Yeah,
he
was a former archbishop in South America near Brazil,
Yeah.
And I mean he's actually one of the more well-renowned. They have these miracles, with the Virgin Mary in Latin America and Central America, and then of course Padre Pio is also supposed to be part of that. Yeah, he's a saint. That's true. Yes. Thank you, Lemon. Yeah.
I don't know who the Padre
Very
Pio
big in the Catholic Church.
I never heard of the heard of him.
Padre Pio. Well,
Yeah.
check him out. He's check out Wikipedia. Just put Saint Padre Pio, Pio, and it has a whole Wikipedia thing about him.
Yeah. That's why I'm not sleeping, girl. I quit smoking weed.
Quit
Oh.
smoking weed. Mm.
Well, I guess that's the switch off there. Don't forget to end the stream before you pass out, boss man. Oh, Germ's here, and I know Germ won't disappoint me. He'll make sure to put something on loop for me.
Oh yeah, we got several selections.
Yeah.
They'll have nice, calm dreams. We won't make them relive the Indian dancing girl over and over again.
Yeah. And then make sure we acknowledge our brother Larry. He's in the chat.
Yeah. Hey,
Here's
Larry.
something-
Yeah. Come simulcast with us, Larry.
Yeah, come on, Larry. Come on up. There's a link there at the top.
Yeah. Yeah. Mikey, our cat got tossed out yesterday for spraying the house. Harlem said hell no and put him out. Oh, we had a cat do that once even after he was fixed there. Finally, my dad finally got rid of the cat to someone over the town that's about 25 miles away. And somehow, a week later, that cat was back up on the front fucking steps there. It found its way home. So my dad took him back, but he made sure to drive up and down every street through the Laotian area of the town. there. So
Just so the cat gets the idea.
Oh, we never seen the cat again. I'll tell you that.
You didn't drop him off in that area by any chance?
No, we took him back to the people we gave him to. No,
Okay.
But my dad drove up and down the streets in the Laotian area before he dropped him off.
I was thinking maybe if you left him that part of town, maybe that's why you never saw him again.
Hey, Cam's crash courses. Yeah, I said, oh no, poor kitty.
Yeah, AC4 will get to your chats here in a little bit, in a second here. Mikey, he's in heaven outside. Yeah, as long as you're happy out there. And
Well, as long
Mikey
as
C4,
yeah.
we caught the Eddie Murphy reference.
Yeah, you did.
But all right, everyone, I'll be canceling my streams. Sorry, Larry. Sorry to hear the news, Suzanne. He loves it outside.
He loves it outside. Okay.
Larry, hello. Everybody saying hello. Hi. And he's a saint. Big in the Catholic Church. I guess I should have heard of him, but I guess not. His prayers help me sleep.
His prayers, yeah.
Oh, his prayers. How is a very
Right.
calming saint.
He is. He's also Italian. He's also part Italian.
And
He's
take
Spanish
care,
and
everyone.
Italian. Yeah. Yeah, he is mostly Italian, but
Yeah.
he's also Spanish.
Yeah, I guess see it. Italian and Spanish. Sir. And Old Man Bird says, wow. And I'm getting dead named here. That girl is random thoughts. That girl is Jerry Mike and BBB. Good to see you, boys. Kyle was a huge Catholic fate at Scurvy. Greet Suzanne. Nice to see you both. Can't say cheers. Have a good night there. And hey, Matt, how's it going?
Hey, Matt. How's it going?
Hey, Old Man Bird. And welcome, Noah B. That's the new name here around here. Welcome.
Yeah.
And
What's
Noah,
up?
Noah, if you do anything on your channel, let us know so that we can promote you at the end of the stream.
At the end. Yeah, please. Yeah.
That's one of the things I like to do is promote people.
Yeah,
and hey, Larry, how's it going?
Hey, Larry! Woo!
Hey, Larry.
Hey.
He's got a cap on too. There we
Yes. Okay, come here. Hold on, guys. Hold on a second.
Okay.
Okay, well, we're doing.
Harlan put the cat out. We haven't seen him since he's out running the town. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Matt Arnold.
Yeah.
Howdy.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Matt.
Yeah,
Look
well,
at that. 4 out of the 6 panel are wearing caps.
well, at least he's happy running around town.
I know.
Yeah.
And that's fine because it's more of that open range, and he doesn't. And if he's a good defensive cat, you won't have a lot of opposition. Okay, there might be a few things that might scare him or might face him. You'll be fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
We can't do that here because we live in the city.
All right, just a
as,
sec.
as long as you don't have any coyotes around there, because my cousin had a cat eaten by one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody, just a sec.
Eugene Bird, you're the king. Super chats making our cigars sing. Lighten the lounge, keep it free. You're the sugar daddy of Gorilla. Thank you, Eugene. You're the best, better than all the rest. With every puff, we raise a cheer. Eugene Bird, our hero here.
And thank you, Eugene Bird, for the $10 super chat. Thank you very much. He goes, they're eating the cats. They're eating the pizza. I mean, dogs.
Oh, jeez. Bird. Yeah.
Oh,
You know, I've seen that song, and is that supposed to be a dove coming out of the fire, or is that something like out of a phoenix coming out of the fire or something?
what?
It looks like a campfire, and then you got this dove. It looks like it's flying out of the campfire,
What are you
or out
talking
of the
about?
fire itself. The song. Did you see the background?
Oh, I know.
Okay, I'm just saying.
And how are you doing?
I think
Larry?
it's just a fire. The fire.
Yeah.
Well, I saw a bird, so
Yeah.
I know.
And Larry, how are you doing?
Hi, Larry.
I'm doing. I need to see if there's a way to get a thumbnail so I can go live.
Yeah, you've been trying to get a thumbnail in Gorilla for years.
No, seriously, Gorilla.
You need a. I don't know. ChatGPT's been very slow for me, so
Yeah.
I switched to picture making with the Gemini.
Okay.
But
Is
the only
there a way you could throw me one?
And Matt Arnold, how are you doing, buddy?
I'm tired. I had a long day.
Yeah.
I finally got half my junk straightened out in my mowers, and I done some work today, cutting grass and trying to keep busy, trying to pay bills.
Wow.
Yeah, that'll always keep you busy,
I
paying the
haven't.
bills. Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't played music since last November. I haven't been with the band at all. And
Gosh.
they ain't called, so I guess they don't miss me.
Wow, it's crazy.
Yeah. So it's generating now.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
And Noah, hello. And take it easy and have fun. Oh yeah, we will.
Yeah.
He's just Italian. He's just Italian.
It's Italian.
Italiano.
Italian.
Hail, welcome, Noah B. We are Farmtown Cat.
Cats are welcome.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gorilla, that's great.
Where you guys send it, Gorilla?
Sing
Facebook?
Oh, good.
Yeah, because I'm already setting it up here.
Yeah. I see that Old Man Bird said they are roasting him. Okay. They're roasting that bird. That's what they're doing.
You might just need to make some changes to it, but you can always change the thumbnail later.
Okay.
You just have to hit edit.
Okay. Yeah, when you get a chance, go ahead and send it to me. And then I'll go ahead and get this started.
Oh. Yeah, you are getting part of the behind the scenes work here when I am too lazy to sit there and make my own. So, but actually, no, AI has been very helpful with just making the thumbnails. It saves a lot of time of adding layers and all that other stuff.
Yeah, I still like the cat background that Larry bestowed upon our Monkey's Discord channel. I love all those cats, Larry. It was very sweet of you to do that for us as a thumbnail.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, awesome.
Then Larry, all you have to do is like maybe add some words or something to that. That'd be like a good representation of the cigar lounge. And they're roasting that bird.
Yeah, they're roasting that thing. Yeah.
There's something I can use for right now, Gorilla.
Yeah. And while the electric company has been busy as heck around the clock with repairs for pole fires and down power lines there. See, this is why I've been saying for the last 10 fucking years. We bury everything else. We bury the gas lines. We bury the water lines. We bury the sewer lines. We bury the fiber optic cables. But hell, I've even seen our gas pipe, or our pipelines being buried. So why the hell can't we bury our electrical lines? You don't tell me because of high water, right? You can waterproof that shit.
Yeah, I've
I
always
don't.
wondered that myself because I don't know how many times over the years there's power has gone out here, and every time I hear the cause, it's always some yahoo that drove his car into a telephone pole, right?
That's what happened
Well,
here
well,
about 2 weeks ago.
Oh, really? Yeah,
yeah,
and it was out for like
You,
8 hours or something after
yeah,
that.
and
Yeah.
what
yeah,
we
Matt.
here with
Matt, you also have issues with
Hmm.
you know, transformers. Yeah, same thing.
Everything we got's above.
Hey, Gorilla, did you send it?
yeah, I did
telephone,
send it, but
power,
it's Facebook.
internet,
It said
all that stuff above.
Oh,
Yeah.
oops, I sent that to Moira. Oops.
Oh, yeah, I'm not more.
Moira. Oh, yeah, she could use it.
Hey, I got a question for Suzanne since her a comment is on screen here. Suzanne, is the government doing anything to fight these fires, like in an actual productive way? Because I mean, I hope they've got firefighters on the ground fighting this
Yeah,
thing.
I'm sitting here in your
You know,
in waiting.
because
There
I'm
it
starting
is.
to
Thank you.
wonder. I mean, the government seems to be so inefficient sometimes over the last number of years. It's kind of scary.
Well,
But I
Well,
hope they
I
got
know.
some fire crews out there.
yeah.
Well, they do have some.
Got it.
They
Thank you.
recruited from. Yeah, I'm sure that my cousin is probably one of his fire
Yeah.
crews is up there too. They do a lot of international travel for fires and things.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I know here in BC, our firefighters are pretty good, high quality, and they generally, do some really good work during if there is a fire season, which only probably happens every 4 years or something. Thank goodness. Well, it's really bad.
Yeah.
But I remember the last time we had wildfires here. There's actually some Australian firefighter crews that flew over to BC to help out. So
Yeah.
that was kind of
Yeah.
interesting.
Here, here's Suzanne says we lost power once today so far. Well, hopefully they
Oh,
can
boy.
keep up with it.
Yeah. Well,
Somebody get cookies out, Suzanne.
hope your fridge doesn't go out. That would
Yeah.
be
Oh, I
bad.
hope not.
And she calls Kirby
That'd
the
be a
best.
nightmare. Hey,
Yeah.
Lemon Pie. And hello, Suzanne. I seen your message earlier.
Yeah.
Hey, Lemon.
And Suzanne's asking Scurvy is married. No, I'm not married. And Eugene Bird, lol. In truth, I haven't really even gotten out of bed today. No, every once in a while I have those days where I don't want to get out of bed.
Right.
I was up at daylight.
Yeah.
Getting
There you
the
go.
equipment ready.
And she goes, he is a single slice of pie.
That's a good
And
one.
PvP,
I'm
can you
marine
read this
pie.
one?
Suzanne says, "Fuck no, PvP. That would be intelligent." So I guess the government's not doing much. Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks. Yeah.
Yeah, we got
Normal.
we got Bird laughing. Apparently he is. And Eugene Bird, my parents are all about the church, buddy. Nice. I did figure out a
Nice.
topic for tonight. I think you guys might like this. I just seen
Look
it.
it.
I just
Get
seen it while I was messaging Larry here.
Right.
This is called the top 10 times in history that the F word was appropriate. All right,
Oh,
so
yeah?
at number 10, what the fuck was that? Mayor of Hiroshima, August 1945.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh man.
Oh, and YouTube, I can say this because I am Native American. I can say this.
Uh-oh.
Where did all these fucking Indians come from? Custer, 1877.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, by the way,
Nice.
spoilers on the right hand side is Gorilla's real name.
Uh-oh.
No shit. Oh,
It's
we'll
there,
fix
girl.
that real fast.
Whoops. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Gorilla's
Well,
real name.
now they got Gorilla's actual name on the watch list now. Damn.
Yeah, well.
Damn
All right,
it.
so number 8. Any fucking idiot can understand that. Einstein, 1938.
There you go.
That'd be the theory of relativity. There.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
And number 7, it does so fucking look like her. Picasso, 1926. I'm not quite sure which painting he's referencing.
It would be one of his Cubist things, probably, where women have 3 breasts and all weird
see.
faces and stuff.
Let's see.
Just look up
Picasso,
Picasso Cubism
1926.
and some of the paintings of women. I think that's probably what it's referring to.
Oh my god.
Oh, I bet you it's this one right here.
So what's number 6?
Oh, just a sec. I want to show. I bet you it's referencing this one here.
Oh my goodness.
I bet you it's referencing this one right here on the right.
No, that wasn't what I was thinking about. I was thinking of the more cubistic ones.
Oh, like
Just
this
scroll
one?
down a bit. Maybe that looks like wasn't exactly what I was thinking of. Maybe just scroll down a
only
little
in
more.
Star Trek 5, the Final Frontier. The cat woman.
There's one. There's
Well-
one on the left there.
Yeah.
Or a new
Well, I
Star
think-
Trek.
I think
Star Trek, No Point of
Yeah.
Return.
Yeah, I think we got the
Anyhow.
picture. Pun intended.
Yeah.
Or a new Star Trek series, the Star Trek No Point of Return.
All right. So,
Yeah, that
Um,
one.
all right, number six says, how the fuck did that work out? Pythagoras, that 126 BC.
Oh boy.
That's
Pythagoras theory.
Pythagoras.
Oh my god.
That's that triangle thing.
Yeah, 3
All right.
sides. Yeah.
All right, you guys will appreciate number 5 here. You want what on the fucking ceiling? Michelangelo, 1566.
The Sistine Chapel.
That's a good one.
What did I draw up there?
Oh boy.
Number 4.
What the bleep?
Number 4. I don't suppose it's going to fucking rain. Joan of Arc, 1434. Number 3.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
she was burned at the stake. I get that one. Okay.
Oh yeah. Yeah, let's see. Number 3. Scattered fucking showers my ass. Noah, 314 BC. Oh shoot. I don't
Noah.
even know if I can say
Uh.
this one.
What?
Oh.
Let's see. I need this parade like I need a fucking blank in my head. JFK, 1963.
Oh.
That was bad. That was bad. My favorite one, number 1 here. Oh, come on. Who's the fuck's going to find out? Bill Clinton, 1997.
Oh.
God. Who's going beep?
I like the JFK one though.
Yeah, it's been long enough, I think, so the JFK one's not so
Yeah,
bad.
let's see. Lazy Day sent Harlem to the bar for dinner for us. Hey,
You
bar
sure he's
food's
gonna
always
come back with dinner? He might be drinking and then come back
Bar-
with dinner.
yeah, he's too young. Bar food's always good. Wouldn't you have to be white to say that custard one now?
If you're 1/4, like I said, since I'm 1/4 Iroquois, I could have probably said the statement myself.
Hey, I got enough Indian in me to claim it on government forms, not enough to get a cut of the casino. And women don't have 3 breasts.
Only in Star Trek 5. Only in Star Trek 5.
No,
just talk to Gene Roddenberry about that. He wanted to have the first officer have 3 breasts on during the
Seriously?
cage.
Oh God, that would have been
wow.
weird, Joel.
He wanted that a lot.
Yeah. Well, let's see. Scurvy. It depends on the fit of the bra. They have 4 with muffin tops. LOL.
Oh my god.
Let's see. Welcome FKHC 2005 says your mom's Sigmund Freud.
Your mom's leaving Freud.
He goes, ouch, poor taste. Yeah, it's a little it could be poor taste, but they're still kind of funny there. And
Tim Hale.
And Mikey, I never need to worry about him drinking or doing drugs ever.
That's a good grandson.
Yeah.
Yes.
I know my kid doesn't. My kid learned his lesson on grabbing my pops off my desk here.
Hey, Gorilla. Can you throw that rated R up real quick so I can get started on the live because if things go through.
Oh, you want me? You want the disclaimer?
Va salute. This is Troy Pacelli of Last Call, and I'm just here to let you know that the following live stream is rated R for adult language, highly inappropriate jokes, and oh, who the are we kidding? We have no idea what is going to come out of Gorilla's mouth. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey guys, Larry from Beer Self Adventures. This is not Gorilla Stream. This is my stream. These people, you don't know even who they are. They're just from random people out from the street. So I pulled them in. So we got some guy who looks like a gorilla. We have another guy to the far right. I have no idea who he is. Some like it reminds me of somebody I've known for about 50 years. And some guy who's a famous musician down below. And this guy who works on PVP pipes, or is that PCP pipes? I can't remember. But we got Germ here too, so make sure you use that hand sanitizer, everybody. So welcome into Gorilla Random Thoughts, Be Yourself Adventures, Mikey Sue's for PvP. Oh, Matt chats or what have you. Here we are.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
And welcome Eddie Codillo.
Who?
Caudillo.
What you called me?
Caudillo. Yeah, Eddie is one of my
Eddie.
buddies I haven't seen from a while. Eddie Caudillo. Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Eddie is a great friend of mine. How you doing, Eddie? I am glad you're
Yeah.
here. It's been a long time.
Yeah, it has been. Yeah,
How
he
long
hangs
has
out
it
with me
been?
too there, Larry.
What?
Eddie hangs out with me too sometimes. So yeah, he's a good guy. Yeah, I hope he's all right. Yeah.
Well, Eddie, I'm glad you're here. We're going to have a wonderful night. We're going through the top 10. David Letterman, Gorillas. What kind of chest do you have?
Oh my!
All right,
David-
let's get
David-
down.
Oh, my Lord.
David
Oh,
you're welcome,
Letterman,
Suzanne.
wasn't he the
Thank
one that
you.
got caught paying a hooker with a personal check?
Really? Well, let's get down to the breast of things. All right.
Oh my!
Or the
God.
areolas, whichever one you want to go with first.
Oh, jeez. May the fart be with you. Jeez.
Oh yeah. May that
Jagged.
smell linger.
That's bad.
No,
Here, I'll
it
cover
is,
up the fart smell with some pineapple.
So, Eddie, how are you doing, my
no.
friend?
Just don't fart too long. Gonna need a
no.
gas mask.
Yeah.
Ah.
So, yeah, I've been away for a little while. I know I've been a naughty boy. Playing some Fortnite, trying to figure out where I'm going with everything. I finally
Jim.
got to. Hey, Jim, how you doing, my brother?
Yeah. Hey Jim, how's it going?
Hey, Jim.
Hey Jim.
Hey, what is he saying? Hello. He added a D in there.
Hello.
So I'm trying to figure out, change a little things up here and there. I just went to a celebration of life with my friend of mine. She passed away at age 39, which was
Oh,
a
no.
big
Ouch.
shock.
Now he don't.
Gosh.
Yeah.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it was pretty upsetting, but we did that. So I figured I was going to come on and go live. I keep saying, yeah, we're going to do movie reviews and all this stuff, but hey, I'm going to be doing something soon. I know I don't mean to take over Gorilla's chat, but I'm doing it anyway.
No, you're fine. I didn't have a topic anyhow.
Okay.
I started edge grinding at work instead of inspections there, and
Right.
I'm just freaking sore. My feet are sore. My shoulders sore.
I bet that's not all else is sore. No. No pun intended.
Gorilla's just shooting from the hip. You know that, Larry. Come on.
I know, you know it. But where is it going with this? I'm going to do a movie review, something that people will be kind of shocked because I saw an old trailer for a movie, and I said, "Wait a second, it looks like Prescott, Arizona," and the movie was called Billy Jack.
Yes.
And Billy Jack was a very tough, controversial type movie back in, I think, the first one, 1969 or something like that. And it was him and his wife. They both starred in the movie. So I am going to be doing that because I want to talk about some of the locations of the movie Billy Jack, which I had no idea that it was filmed in some of these areas. If I'd known that, I would have done something about it a long time ago. But my mom always talked about the movie Billy Jack. She liked it. And you guys ever remember this song called One Tin Soldier Rides Again?
Yeah, one
Yeah.
tin soldier rides away.
Okay, that
Coming
was
in with
part.
your neighbor, coming in and cheating our
Yeah,
friend. Yeah,
that was
I know.
part of the movie because of Billy Jack. So I figured, why not do something a little different instead of big blockbuster movies, pew pew, all this stuff. So I am going to do something on Billy Jack, and it's right around Gorilla's alley because Gorilla, I think you'll like it because it has this guy, white guy, and I don't want to spoil it, but he's with the Native Americans and things like that. So it's a
Yep.
very interesting story.
Nice.
So I like you to, join me, especially probably a co-host because of type of movie. I'll have Mike and everybody else on
When
too.
are you planning on doing this?
I'll probably
Yeah.
do it in about a week.
A week from today.
Yeah, or whenever Gorilla is able to, whenever he doesn't have a stream or Mike
Well,
doesn't have
Wednesday
a
would probably work best there because this
Okay.
weekend's citywide. So
All right, we'll just go ahead and do it next Wednesday then.
Yeah, there's
And we'll
usually not a
pull
lot of people on Wednesday night, come to think of it, actually, Larry. So that
Well-
might be a good night.
well, I kind of hold off on Wednesdays because it's usually Outlaw Bill and Doomcock streaming.
well, I'm not going to do my Cox at all, so
Yes, Suzanne just I was just addressing Suzanne
Yeah,
here next to
go
you
for
real quick. Yeah, Suzanne, what you can do is if you're able to come into the private chat, just leave your name that's there so it's not exposed on here, in the main chat, but just in the private chat, or you can pass it along to PvP and we can reach you through Facebook. Yeah, we'll make sure we do that for you.
there you go.
That'd be good. Yeah.
So I just want to get everybody's real quick thoughts and stuff like that. If you guys can do a little research on the movie Billy Jack, and it started out. There's another movie before that. I can't remember off the top of my head what it was, but they made like maybe 4 movies when it came to about Billy Jack. So it's very
Yeah, there
interesting.
was right, Larry. There was like
About
3
4.
sequels. I know of 2. I don't know if there was a third one after.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
there
know
was
of 2
about.
that were after that.
I
I
remember
think-
remember 2 of them. I remember Billy Jack because I actually saw that years ago on the TV when they used to show old movies at night, right?
Well, yeah, when they would do the syndication and do a
Back in the good
rerun.
old days.
of it,
Well,
or-
just the local
Yeah.
channel would show like a late movie, right?
There's 4 of them. 4 of them. The
There's
first
total of
one.
4? Okay.
Yeah, because the first one was not called Billy Jack, but the second was called Billy Jack. Third one is the trial of Billy Jack. The fourth one was Billy Jack in Washington.
Yeah.
So Washington D.C. or something like that. That was the fourth
Oh.
one. That was done, I think,
What
like
was the
in the
first
late.
one?
Wasn't it called The Legend of Billy Jack?
What was
I
the
thought it was
first
called The
one
Legend
called?
of Billy Jack.
Mm-mm.
That was the first one.
Well,
First one had a different title completely.
It's called Billy Jack. It's called Billy
Billy
Jack.
Jack.
Really? I thought there was
Yeah.
a different title.
Yeah. and can we catch up on chats real quick?
No,
Oh,
you
yeah,
can't.
yeah, go
Okay,
ahead.
you got.
Go
Okay,
ahead,
go
David.
ahead. Go
Yeah.
right ahead.
Kirby says, "Been a while since I got past first base. Don't remember how many they got.
Oh, jeez. Nice.
They got 6. They got 8 of them. Just like rub your hand underneath the cat. It has 8. Like the cat has 8.
Have a good night, Jim.
Woman has 8 also. Let's see, Mikey. He is my gift, my miracle from God for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Kids are always
Suzanne.
precious,
Hmm.
and we always pray for you both. There you go. And we said hello to Eddie here. Welcome, welcome. And if Eddie if you do anything, let us know so we can promote you at the stream.
He does. He does
Like-
do things, but yes,
Yeah,
Disney
Mikey.
stuff.
Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Oh, you're very welcome there, Suzanne.
Yeah, and
Lots of
Suzanne
love.
loves Matt's accent. They're the Alabama accent. We're saying hello. Hello. We said hello to Jim.
Edlo.
Be right back. It's time for our meds. And Suzanne's back
Okay.
already. And I see you at Matt.
Yeah.
Scurry, find me on Facebook. Mike, you and Suzanne find me on Facebook as well, please.
As well, please. We will. Yes.
You can all
I
find
know
a
I already
gorilla
got
now.
Suzanne on. I'm pretty sure I got Suzanne already on Facebook there.
I'm about to go. I'm tired. And
Yeah.
Promote
Matt,
yourself.
okay.
I gotta
Yeah,
get.
promote yourself, Matt.
Thank you, Matt.
I'm just beat. I feel like somebody ran over me with a freight train.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
I'm tired. Just tired. Everybody in the
Well, Matt,
chat. Good night.
No, good night.
Matt, I appreciate
God
you.
bless, Matt. Have a good one. Good night, sir.
Yeah, good night.
Yeah.
Matt, take care, my bro. Take care.
And
I
Oh,
guess
by-
there's a fifth Billy Jack movie.
By the way, yeah, because the
Found
first one wasn't called Billy Jack. I just looked it up. I figured it had a different title. It's a
Right.
1967 film called The Born Losers.
Losers. Thank you.
Yeah,
That was
the
it.
Born
Right.
Losers.
and it's kind of like a biker film because I think he battles bikers or something in it. That's a good one too. I remember seeing that
Yeah.
one years ago.
Yeah. I mean, we can do the four of them, or if we want to figure out, do that. I mean, whatever you guys' thoughts and what
How
have
about-
you.
Yeah, that's something we could talk about backstage
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Well, you
Yeah.
got a month worth of them because you got the return of Billy Jack as well.
Maybe even
Yeah.
do watch parties or something, possibly.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Suzanne says, doesn't bother me here, Suzanne X team. Yeah. Going upstairs with the puppies. Have a good night there, Jim.
Good night, Jim.
Yeah, I'm about to call it a night, tired.
Night, Jim.
And we said goodbye to Matt. Matt, have a great night. By saying goodbye, Matt.
Yeah, that's
You're
cool.
about ready to call it, and you just get me on. How dare you?
I'm not calling it till for about at least about an hour.
Okay.
I've
All
been
right.
trying to keep them under 2 hours.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Because I've had a few messages where we've had the 3-4 hour streams and people said I ain't watching no 3-4 hour fucking stream. Okay.
Right. Right.
yeah, so I just want to mention quickly, Larry, Tom Laughlin, who played Billy Jack,
Yes.
he did pass in 2013.
Yeah, he was born in 1931.
Yeah.
Born in
Yes,
1931.
correct.
Him and his wife. Him and
Yeah,
his wife
he's-
were both in it.
Yeah. So the Born Losers, Billy Jack, and then the Trial of Billy Jack,
Mhm.
and then the Return. Yeah. So Billy Jack, the Born Losers, and the Trial of Billy Jack. Those are the three, and then the Return is. I think he only was in a cameo for that in the fourth one. Billy
That
Jack
was
goes
in-
to Washington.
Goes
Yeah.
to Washington. Thank you.
Yeah, I have that one too. Yes.
Yeah.
So those are the four. Yeah,
Yeah,
he was
so that's why I
82
kept
years
going like
old.
this. Four,
Yeah,
four,
Dolores Taylor was his wife.
Correct. They wrote it too. They also wrote it. I was very surprised when they said it was filmed in Montezuma Castle, Montezuma
Yes.
Well, Prescott, Arizona,
Yeah.
New Mexico, some of the areas there, and then a little bit in California. So I was
His-
very shocked.
Yeah. His wife passed away 5 years later in 2018.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Very, very sad.
Yeah.
Really is. But
Yes.
great actor. That guy was an incredible actor. I don't know why he didn't get more recognition. But he was also, before he did Billy Jack, he was in, I think, South Pacific. The movie is South Pacific. So
Yes,
he
was.
did other things.
Sure did.
Yeah. So give you guys let's go back to Gorilla's top 20 of I don't know what the hell I'm doing here. Top listing. So Gorilla, well, you got the stage.
Yeah. I had nothing planned tonight. There, I was just from work and all that. I just didn't. Usually I can't keep the guys on topic anyhow, so I figured not have a topic.
Nice.
We,
Nice.
we all tend to go off topic. Okay.
Yeah.
So
True enough.
there really is no set. There is no really set subject that we actually can get tied into, Larry.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, because I'm still laughing there when we did the tornado live stream there. I put a poll in the chat who's going to go off topic first there, and we had 67% for PvP there, and PvP just flipped out on that.
Wow.
Well, it wasn't fair because I didn't go off topic once before that poll got posted, and I think who was it?
Nice.
Who was it? Was somebody else that went off topic.
Yeah,
Oh, it was
Sith Dan.
Sith Dan.
Let
Yeah,
me
Sith
guess.
Dan.
Sit
Sith
Dan.
Dan.
Yeah.
Yeah, he went off
Yeah.
topic a lot before that. So, oh well, I don't
All
care.
right. So
It
who's
was
going to go off topic? Mike?
And
Well,
Peter-
I just found
Yeah.
20 TV shows that wrote actors' deaths into the scripts.
Interesting.
and Scurry
Wow.
here says, PvP, how's your back, sir? And it's still hairy there, Scurry. That's how his back is. It's still hairy.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, God.
Wow.
Yeah, it's been
Wow.
kind of
Wow.
rough lately. I haven't had a sore back in like 15 years, and the last 2 or 3 weeks it started bugging me again at times, which is kind of annoying, really.
Give him a lawnmower for his back. Oh, my gosh. That's scary.
Well,
Wow.
you guys might like this. There's 25 songs that created entire new genres. They have 25 songs, including Elvis and a few others that we mentioned.
Huh.
Okay.
If you
Suzanne.
want, I can post it. Yeah.
Suzanne says, I would enjoy longer streams, but that's because I have no life outside YouTube and Facebook.
Well, Suzanne and I are in the same boat there, Suzanne.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well,
yeah.
also the thing is too, when I start these at 9 o'clock, I want to end them around 11 so I can get to bed at a decent time there.
True
Yeah.
enough.
Yeah, go ahead and try playing some Fortnite. There you go. You get yourself
Okay.
in
So
trouble.
I have it down here. The 25. Yeah, there we are. And if you want to, if you want
Canadians with no life insurance. That's a song?
No.
Canadians with no life insurance may be surprised with this
No.
new something. Wow.
No. Don't do that.
Is that the new?
It's one of those advertisements you probably don't want to click on because they'll probably.
Yeah,
suck
you
in
don't
and
want to click on that. Okay.
Yeah,
so
you
the
click
first
on one of those, you get endless ads about freaking life insurance, and then you get 15 calls a fucking day.
Probably.
No, in
Right.
Canada, you get. Have you considered euthanasia?
Yeah.
Now, have you
That's
considered
scary.
Maid?
Okay, so the first genre is Elvis Presley with That's All Right in 1954. When he recorded it, the world had no idea it was about to witness a musical revolution. The song's fusion of blues, country, and gospel created a sound that felt totally fresh and electrifying in the 1950s. And it wasn't just about a catchy tune. His style and swagger helped break racial barriers, bringing African American music into the mainstream at a time when segregation still dominated American culture. And there's
Hey,
more, but
Booger.
I just
throw
want
that
to
in
quickly
there.
ask you, Mikey. Often
Yeah.
Bill Haley in the comments in 1955 get credited with the first rock around the clock.
Correct.
Rock, right?
Yeah,
But
correct.
would you say this actually predates it by a year and could
It predates
qualify?
it by a year because right from Elvis Presley when he started. So
Okay,
Well,
interesting.
Elvis Presley created horny rock.
okay.
All right, hey, welcome,
Okay.
Booger.
Okay, now here's a band from 1974 called Kraftwerk. I don't know if you guys have heard of this band. I barely know it myself.
I've listened to some of their music. I know them.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. They had an album called Autobahn in 1974. It didn't just sound different, it felt like it was from another planet. Using synthesizers, sequencers, and drum machines, the German band crafted a hypnotic, machine-driven soundscape that paved the way for all of electronic music.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember those guys. Yeah.
Yeah,
not that.
Kraftwerk has some really good tunes. Actually, I like some of their music quite a bit.
My aunt dated Elvis. That's what Suzanne said.
Really, holy
Right.
Oh,
moly!
really?
Wow.
Let's chats real quick before we
Goodness.
get deep dive in
Yeah, I'm
this.
sorry. Go ahead.
Well,
Go ahead.
Well, when people do blow and do a stream longer than 5 hours, that is too long for me. Yeah, I know. I see. That's where I don't understand some of these people that some of the guys have done. Well, one did a 24-hour stream. The next person had to up them by doing a 36-hour stream. Then it went to then the other person did a 48. Then it turned into a 72-hour stream. Then I think one was going to attempt a 96 hour. No, you guys have fun with that.
I don't
Yeah.
see why anybody would want to do that because that would not be enjoyable to for the person doing it all those hours, for anybody on the panel, for anybody in the chat. That would just get really tedious after a
I
while.
don't know. 5 hours seems doable to me, but it seems all right. Like the only time I really went that long was the election nights, and
Yeah, that was.
we had one 3 hour Walton's review.
Yeah,
Right.
that
Yeah.
was a long night when we did that election. But come about long nights, I did a live stream. Did not know that it was almost at 6. Check this out, almost 6 hours playing the game.
Oh
Not
God.
worried about time, just going live and everything else. But yeah, we were on for a long
Yeah.
time.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
The next musical
No,
genre
I
is
got
from
more chats here. We got
One
more
more
I'm sorry.
chat.
Go ahead, Larry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
PvP still the same pain from the other day when we talked. Oh,
Okay.
I think
I'm
she's
sorry,
asking
guys.
if it's the same pain.
It comes and goes. Some days it's worse than others. Like it's not bad. It's not bad right now. But last night I took me like 2 hours to fall asleep because my back was bugging me so much.
Yeah.
Right.
And screw with 5 hours is too much. Yeah, that's exactly what it's trying to find the median there.
Hey,
I
Hello,
think-
Booker,
Booker 414.
I
my
think
face is covered up. See that? I'm
Yeah.
now a Flintstones.
you're
I am
grand.
no longer me.
It's
If
Grand
you can see
Poobah
that.
Larry.
Yes, I
That's
am
the
a grand
Grand Poobah
poobah.
Larry. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. Oh well. Hello all.
Here,
The
Wow.
water buffaloes. The order of the water
Nice.
buffaloes.
yeah,
That
and
is so
booger,
cute.
yeah, booger.
Booger.
Grrr.
I need to cut that clip from Revenge of the Nerds where everybody just goes booger.
Booger.
Yes.
Yeah, and Suzanne Saban dated Elvis. Cool.
Yeah, they're very
That's-
cool.
Yeah, very cool. That has to have some stories. Now is the time for sprockets when we dance. Well, this
That's
is the
a
second time tonight
Jetsons reference. Yeah.
that Bill Haley has come up in a conversation.
Mhm.
Nice.
And yuppers before he was big and famous, I guess. Oh yeah, that because once he got famous, did he stick to one woman just to avoid the paparazzi?
Hmm.
I
Maybe.
really don't know.
Yeah. The clip is from WKRP. No, there's a person called Booger on Revenge of the Nerds, and when he shows, I think it was the fourth one even when he showed up there, everybody in the room was like Booger.
Nice.
I'm not gonna steal Scott. I'm gonna steal the idea from Scotty, but I'm not gonna steal the clip from Scotty. I'll use a different
Right.
clip.
Yeah.
You know,
Hey, cool
Anyway.
drummer.
my name is from Revenge of the Nerds. Yeah, I knew it. See, I know. Everybody loves Booger.
Yep.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Mikey.
Okay. All right. So DJ Kool Herc, Back to School Jam in 1973, which was a live event. It's almost shocking to think that hip hop, the world's most popular genre in 2025, started at a humble Bronx block party. At DJ Kool Herc's Back to School Jam, he introduced the breakbeat technique, extending the instrumental breaks in funk records so kids could dance longer. That's
All
how
right,
it got started.
this list has gotten an automatic F because they said something good about hip hop.
Yeah, I can't stand hip hop. I can't stand rap music.
It's
No,
an-
I
this
can't
list
stand
is an
hip hop
automatic F.
myself, but I didn't realize this is where it started from. Back in
Well,
'73, I was only 8 years
I wish
old.
it had. I wish it hadn't started. That's my opinion.
Okay, James Brown, funky drummer from 1970. The beat that launched 1,000 tracks. James Brown's funky drummer is legendary for its impossibly tight drum break, performed by Clyde Stubblefield. This 8-bar loop has been sampled in more than 1,000 songs, according to the University of Virginia, a staggering statistic that underscores its influence.
What's staggering is 1,000 people couldn't be creative enough to do their own drums, and they just sampled a loop. That's I can't stand that loop stuff. Honestly.
Yeah. Hey,
Okay,
welcome,
here's one of yours,
cool
Pete.
drummer.
Oh, sorry.
Welcome, cool drummer.
Hey,
So,
cool drummer.
Glad you're
This
here,
is right
my
up your
brother.
alley there, cool drummer. We're doing the 25 artists that inspired musical genres. This is one of PvP's bands, isn't it, PvP? The Sex Pistols?
Oh yeah, they were one of my favorite punk
Like, why
bands in
would
the
you
late
want
Okay.
to?
70s.
Right.
Why
So
would
and
you
there
want to
and
have pistols when you're having sex?
Yeah.
It's like you get into an accidental discharge there, and better not finish
They,
that joke.
they weren't
Oh,
they,
man.
they weren't
Oh,
talking about the kind of pistol you wear on your hip.
Yeah, they were all
Jesus,
going bang,
you
bang,
guys.
bang, bang.
Anyway, anyway, Anarchy in the UK from 1976, with a snare and a guitar riff, the Sex Pistols detonated the punk rock explosion with Anarchy in the UK. The song's raw energy, snarling vocals, and brutally simple instrumentation gave voice to a generation sick of social conformity and economic hardship. Rolling Stone's
Yeah.
2019 coverage of punk's legacy credits the Pistols for inspiring bands around the world to pick up instruments and rebel.
You know
I
the thing, real quick, about the Sex Pistols. I
Yeah.
mean, can you imagine? He shoots, he scores. So there's something for a Sex
And there's
Pistol
nothing left
right
over.
there. Right, he shoots, he scores.
And there's nothing left.
I just
No,
want to
it's
make people. There's some inaccuracy in this list because I just looked up the Pistols because that didn't seem quite right, and they actually formed the year before in '75. They didn't.
Right.
They didn't put out a recording until their one and only album came out in 1977, which is the year I remember first hearing them. So I think the Ramones were the first band that created late '70s punk in 1976 when they put their first album out a year before the Pistols did.
yeah,
Because
yeah.
I
That's
remember
that's
the
more likely.
Pistols, the Ramones toured England back then, and the Pistols were one of the groups that showed up to see their concerts because they were big fans of the Ramones, apparently, right? And they took
Yeah.
a lot of ideas from the Ramones after seeing them perform live, is what I remember reading about.
Sure. Okay,
Oh,
now we all remember Donna Summer from the
of
disco
course.
era of 1977, I Feel Love.
Mhm.
When Donna Summer's I Feel Love hit the clubs, it was unlike anything dancers had ever heard. Giorgio Moroder's shimmering all synthesizer production was a revelation with hypnotic beats and robotic pulses that laid the blueprint for electronic dance music.
I think
Yes.
the Bee Gees. No, I kind of disagree with that because I
Well,
think the Bee Gees were more into the faction, especially when it came to stuff like that and the disco
well,
craze.
Larry, right. Well, Larry, when these started, what was in 1975, right? 2 years before. When the Bee Gees started, they really started like getting into, well, 4-part harmony, things like that, 3-4-part harmonies. You had all the disco music was beginning. Everything was starting from that point. But what Donna Summer brought was she brought in Giorgio Moroder, and Moroder, he was, he worked with Tangerine Dream. He was,
Right.
he did all of these different soundtracks. I mean, Moroder, Body Double, you did all this stuff, and I'm like, great soundtracks, and I mean, and I love synthesized music. I love it, and
Yeah.
it's one of my things. And I saw some of my friends play it,
No,
synthesizers,
I'm not.
and I
I'm
was
not.
like,
I'm not. I'm not saying this is a bad list or anything. I'm just saying
yeah,
to credit it as them being the first to do something to create a genre.
Yeah, I
I
don't.
have to wave my hand a little bit on that and go, I don't know about some of it.
Yeah,
yeah,
Some of this.
I don't either.
okay,
I don't
All
either
right,
about when it comes to
guys.
Donna Summer. And Suzanne says, I absolutely hated the Bee Gees. How could you hate the Bee Gees? Seriously. I
I
mean,
can't
I love you so much, Suzanne.
Just a
But,
sec.
Hey, anyone with taste hated the Bee Gees.
Yeah.
oh,
Anyone with
no.
taste hated disco.
All right. Well,
No,
welcome
no, no, no,
JPRH1
not all of them.
and Daniel's Hot Topics. Welcome.
hey Dan,
Yeah.
hello
Not
John.
not all disco was bad. I'm telling you right now, there was some good music like the disco duck. Who would ever forget something that was so amazing like the disco duck? My
Yeah,
gosh, really,
but there was
Jerv.
some good Motown stuff too, Larry. There was some
Oh
Motown
my,
disco that
the
came out too.
hustle,
Yeah.
popcorn. Da, 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 da,
All
da.
right, let's catch
You know,
up on chats here real quick.
Oh yeah, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah.
Right.
Larry said, "Great to see you, the cool drummer." And last year, I got to meet most of the nerds at a convention. Nice. I would
Nice.
love that.
Yeah,
I got a
nerds.
good kid. He's making grams of hot cocoa. Nice.
Aww.
Yeah, it's too warm here to make hot cocoa. When this, we're in a super cell
Right.
weather right now, so we're expecting to see a super outbreak sometime this week.
Yeah, Booger, it's this comes from it's MSN,
All right.
and it's a story by Christian Weideck, a Master of Sciences, and the name of the group that put this list out is called Festivaltopia. That's who
No
put it out.
wonder it's MSN. No wonder this
Yeah.
is this way.
Yeah, I'm
Mhm.
always leery of any mainstream media source.
Yeah,
All right.
MSN.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay,
Yeah.
the truth is out there.
The
So
truth is out
Larry
there.
here is asking Cool Drummer how he's been, and Booker here says, "I'm not sure I would call hip hop the most popular genre in 2025."
Genre. Make sure you
I
pronounce it
Yeah.
right there, Gorilla.
I think it's where you live, because when my cousin and his
Kidding, I'm
wife
kidding.
visited friends down in the States about a year ago, they said when they were walking around, they'd hear bloody hip hop blasting out of the cars everywhere.
All
Like
the time.
like
Yeah,
to the point of nausea.
the only
Yeah.
reason it's considered the most popular is because you got places like Forever 21 and what's that one where the music's so damn loud you can't hear yourself think. Yeah.
Well,
Like we're in the mall, we could hear it. We could hear it
Spencer's.
20 stores down. No, not Spencer's. It's a different one. It's a
oh yeah,
clothing store.
there's the one local supermarket here that plays all this new drum loop crap, really bad music constantly in their supermarket. And when I go there to buy groceries, if they're on sale, I get in and out of that place as fast as humanly
I wouldn't
possible.
even go. We didn't even bother stepping
I
into the
can't
store
stand
because
it.
we could hear it 20 stores down in the Mall of America.
Well, it wasn't loud; it was just obnoxiously bad music.
Yeah,
Well,
Suzanne-
it's this music itself, which they play
Yeah.
in elevators and shit.
Well, it might actually. I kind
Or-
of enjoy some of that more than some of the stuff they play, these days on the radio.
I'll tell you guys really quickly. One of my worst nightmares was, and it came true, is I was in a multi-story building, and the music that's coming over the speakers in the elevator is every little thing she does is magic from the police in music.
boy.
I'm like, oh my god, no, get
Here
me
we
out
go
of
about
here.
the police.
You don't do the police. You don't mess with a police song. No.
Yeah.
Uh,
Suzanne
I
says,
was ready to bust that elevator myself.
yeah.
Wow,
Oh man,
Yeah,
that was
sounds
just
brutal.
terrible. Oh,
Okay, and
Yeah.
Suzanne says, I have appreciation for all music.
I
Uh,
can't
yeah.
stand hip
all
hop and
most
rap.
music except hip hop and pop.
And
Yeah.
new country. I'm not a fan of new country either.
New country's all
Well,
right.
new country's just pop.
hip hop.
It's
Country and
pop,
hip hop
though. It's
is
not real country.
terrible.
Real country, you got to go back to at least the 70s or earlier to really get
Yeah.
real country.
All right.
And
Well, I don't know if Gorilla knows this band, but Black Sabbath from 1970.
Mikey Catfish
The
chat.
opening. Well, I don't know if you know them.
I'm
The
trying
opening
to-
thunderclap. Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
I'm trying to finish
Well,
chat. I'm trying to catch up on chats here real quick.
Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Gorilla. Sorry.
I'm doing great. Be yourself, Ventures. Thanks for asking. Well, I'm glad
That's
you're
good.
doing great there. And I saw a documentary about the building in New York City that the party was at. A couple of days later, I won a trivia contest because I recognized the building. Nice.
Nice.
Let's see, and that's awesome to hear.
Yeah.
Cool drummer. Oh my God, I love the Romanos.
Ramones.
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 Well, let's spell it right.
Gorilla
You've
makes
got-
me
you-
laugh.
You've got
They
to.
did spell it right, Gorilla.
Gorilla, you got to. You got to listen to the first Ramones albums. They're classics of punk. They really are great albums.
They're awesome albums. Yeah.
Yeah, they're fabulous albums.
Let's see. Gabba Gabba Hey.
That's a Ramones chant. They used to chant that in their concerts.
Okay.
Gabba Gabba Hey.
JPRH1.
Gabba, gabba, hey,
Welcome, JPRH1. The Clash also.
Clash are good. Yeah,
Yeah,
like
and
the,
hey,
I
James,
like early
how's it
Clash.
going? I'm doing-
Oh, we're doing good, Daniel.
Yeah. And everybody's saying
Hey,
hi.
Daniel.
And Suzanne says I absolutely hated the Bee Gees.
No, she didn't say she absolutely hated. She 100% hated. That's why there's 100 in there.
wow.
Well, I can't say.
Hey, everybody has their musical genre. That's
Yeah,
okay.
let's see. Tommy Ramone here ended up playing.
Tony
folk
Ramone.
band. I had
Ramone.
a CD by an Irish Boston band that had him a great guest playing the banjo on a Ramones.
I never
Yeah,
knew
okay.
that.
Everyone's
I
coming.
never
Nice.
knew that.
And I did it at the time, Suzanne, I since grown up to appreciate the Maurice had some great boss lines.
No, Maurice
Yeah.
had some great bass lines. That was from Earth, Wind, and Fire, Maurice. Yeah. Good
Yeah,
stuff.
and Booger says, "Is this one of those mostly AI articles from MSN?" Yeah, yes, it is because I
I
It
would,
guarantee
kind of
you, I
looks that
guarantee
way,
you,
Booger.
I
yeah.
guarantee you, 75% of these top 10 lists are just AI generated from people who never even listened to or watched the shows.
I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Especially,
this Black Sabbath should be interesting.
especially
Yeah.
Yeah.
when you put in the Star Trek list near the top of the list, Khan as one of the most hated villains that like nobody liked.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was really dumb.
You
Yeah.
could tell it's AI, and they just went with the most recognized names.
Khan
Yeah.
is
Wow,
one of the most
Booger.
popular
Okay.
villains.
Yeah, and
So
JPR
yeah.
showed exactly how I listen to music. And Rush 2112
12.
Yeah.
was awesome.
2112 is a
Awesome.
great album.
Yeah, that's a
Yes.
great album.
It
I agree,
also
Suzanne. I agree,
and did you
Suzanne.
guys know? Did
Yeah,
you
I'm a
guys know
big
that
Rush
Rush?
fan.
Yeah, did you guys know that Rush also performed in Montreal, at the same music studio that the Police performed at and did some of their albums?
Oh,
Was
I'm not
in
surprised.
Montreal, Quebec. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
not
So
surprised.
All right.
Yeah,
yeah, good stuff.
JPR says he's a
Maurice
huge
Gibb.
Rush fan. She says good
Right.
band. I read these articles that work sometimes. There was one about movie sequels that will never be made. The article's from 2023 listed Ghostbusters 3 despite Ghostbusters 4 being
We're
made.
being in 2023.
That's
Yeah.
downright embarrassing.
That
Jeez.
sounds like a
Yeah.
Gemini
Yeah, I'm sorry, John.
article.
Yeah, Maurice Gibb. Okay. Sorry, John. Yeah, Maurice
I
was
had a
good.
teacher that taught us to appreciate all forms of music. I'm glad she did. It installed patience in me.
There's another opera's another one I could list that I don't care to listen to much.
Yeah,
Yeah.
two B's there, John.
And
Two B's.
JPRH1 says no Maurice Gibb, Mikey.
Mikey, yes.
And Vernon A. White was EU. Another
Earth,
favorite.
Wind, and Fire. That was
Favorite.
Maurice White. Yes.
Oh, I
Earth,
thought he was
Wind,
saying EU.
another favorite. Yes.
Yeah, I thought he was saying oof.
Okay, let's get to the next band here. So Black Sabbath, the opening thunderclap of Black Sabbath's self-titled song sent chills down listeners' spines and signaled the birth of heavy metal. With its haunting atmosphere, down-tuned guitars, and doom-laden lyrics, Black Sabbath was a radical departure from the rock music of its era. True.
I would agree with that. Yeah, especially their early albums. I would say
Well,
they're
you know,
probably
Ozzy Osbourne when he actually had a voice.
I saw them about 12 years ago live in Vancouver, and they were awesome. Still, they were still
Yeah,
great.
Suzanne,
Did
Suzanne has seen them too. So
yeah,
Yeah, they were great.
did you hear about what Ozzy just posted? He said because he's doing his a reunion Black Sabbath, and he said it's going to be his last show. He
Wow.
says I will probably die on stage.
He's
Wow.
been
No,
saying that for
I-
the last 15 years.
I know. He
He's
just
been
said I'll
saying that for a
probably die
while.
on stage.
I think Ozzy's trying to get some publicity generated.
I think
on
he
the
is
internet.
too.
Yeah.
I really
Yeah,
do.
I think his
Off
wife
the-
is
he's
trying to
trying
get
to.
publicity.
Oh,
By the
yeah.
way,
Ozzy's coherent when he's on stage. You take him off stage, he's a babbling idiot.
yeah, he was
Sharon's
really
been leading him around by the nose for the last 30 years.
Yeah.
good.
His
When
pride.
I saw him live, he was really good. Like he was coherent. He talked between songs to the audience. He was great. Like he was running back and forth like a 20-year-old, and his voice was still sounded fabulous in that concert. Anyway,
yeah.
I
Yeah.
just want to going back to heavy metal for just a second, Mikey.
Okay.
Okay,
Sure.
I could say I would agree. Black Sabbath's first album is the first heavy metal album, but I think a song like the Beatles' "Helter Skelter" in 1968 is actually pretty much getting close to very maybe proto metal, but it's getting very metalish on that song.
I do
Metalish.
agree with you,
Well,
PvP.
Ozzy
I do agree.
did say that what McCartney and them did on Helter Skelter did give him some inspiration. So
Oh, really?
yes.
Interesting. Yeah, I
Yeah.
always loved that song. I mean, because it's just
Well,
so damn
I do
heavy,
too, but this way, Ozzy was able to create his whole, first album, with the band, and
Well,
back then, of course, we all knew he could sing.
the thing
He
with
had
of
the
course,
voice.
and of
Yeah.
course, U2, the group U2, redid Helter Skelter, the
They
song.
did. They
I
did.
remember
Yes.
that. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that was a crazy one, wasn't it? With the Edge playing the
Yeah.
guitar solos from it.
It was actually, I liked it. I really liked the version.
That's back when
it wasn't too bad.
I actually liked U2 back in those days, but they've really fallen out of my favor in like the last 10 years or so.
No, between Bruce Springsteen and U2, I've lost all hope. I still listen to the music, but not for the people.
I'm very turned off with Springsteen's politics now, which makes it hard to listen. And
It's
same with Neil Young. I as much as I love his music, I just can't put it on anymore because he's too left wing, far left wing political for my taste.
Yep.
Okay, so the next one we're covering here is Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five, The Message, which came out in 1982. Now, before The Message, most hip hop was party music, fun, braggadocious, and energetic. But Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five changed all that, delivering hard-hitting social commentary on urban poverty and struggle.
That is a really good. Actually, that's one rap song I really, really like. It's a really good song. It does have a message, which unlike so much rap doesn't. It's a really good song, and there's a great video on YouTube they made back then too. By the way,
yeah. And the next one is Nirvana. This is where I think Larry and I. But Smells Like Teen Spirit, 1991. Few songs have changed radio overnight like Nirvana's Smells Like Teen Spirit, with its distorted guitars, anguished vocals, and explosive chorus. It gave voice to a generation's frustration and disillusionment. Billboard's 2021 analyst credits the track with smashing the dominance of hair metal and paving the way for grunge, alternative, and indie bands.
So my so-called boss back in the day always bragged about his nephew being in the band Nirvana. That's all you would ever hear him talk about when we go on the meetings and stuff. Yeah, my nephew's doing so great with the band. I think they're going to become really popular, and I just like so on and so on.
So, which member was his nephew, Larry?
The guitar player,
Kurt Cobain.
Was Kurt Cobain?
No.
Oh no. The other one. Okay. No. It's not Dave Grohl because he was
player.
The drummer.
No.
The bass
guitar player. The guitar player.
Yeah, the guitar player.
Yeah, but Kurt was the guitar player.
Yeah, but they had another
the other guitar player.
Rhythmic guitar player.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess they did.
I don't know if it's Prince or Steve or whatever his name was, but I can't think of his name on top of my head.
He went over. Well, he went over to Foo Fighters when Dave Grohl went on and did the Foo Fighters.
I think I know.
He brought his guitarist with him.
I think I know the guy in Foo because I remember him in Foo Fighters. I don't remember him in Nirvana, but yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it's God. Who was the guitar player for Nirvana? Because that was his nephew.
But Kurt did play guitar as well, I believe. At least.
Yeah, a little.
Yeah, he did rhythmic guitar mostly.
Yeah.
Okay. So they had a lead player then too. Okay.
Yeah, they had a lead guitar player, and I'm trying to remember.
I don't remember.
His name was Chris.
The
bassist was Chris Novoselic.
Oh, Novoselic or whatever his name is.
Novoselic.
Novoselic. Okay, I'm terrible with names.
That's him, Chris. I said Chris. I told you guys.
Yeah, you said Chris. Yeah, Chris.
Hi, Suzanne.
I got it now.
Hey,
and let's catch up on chats. Tommy Ramone with Goat Shitties.
The Gobshites. Come on. Tommy Ramone with the Gobshites.
Goat Shitties.
Girl is going to troll us all night with the Romoni stuff.
The Ramones. It's Italiano.
And you
slap that
amazing. Ollie will be lost when Ozzy dies. Yes, we get.
Yeah, that's going to be a big loss when he's gone. Yes.
Yeah.
And let's see. I do something for publicity.
Yeah, he does.
Never, not once.
Well, we are talking.
You can't think of nothing.
We are talking about.
Even though he started the coronavirus by eating a bat on stage.
Yeah, remember that? Like talking about publicity. Wow.
Yeah. Suzanne says, "Drop a like over here for Larry Deer."
Thank you, Suzanne. I appreciate it so much. I hope you guys can see me. I can't see myself on the screen anyway, so it don't matter.
And Old Man Bird's giving the questioning thing here.
Hey, old man.
And
Hey, bird.
nobody pucks with Roman Marie farting ice holes.
Okay.
Oh,
Here's a
okay.
band. Okay, here's a band I've never heard of. Aphex Twin. They did Window Liquor. Oh shit, Window Liquor in
Oh
1999.
man.
And with Window Liquor, Aphex Twin took electronic music into utterly uncharted territory. The song's warped rhythms, glitchy effects, and surreal structure challenged what people thought dance music could be.
Huh.
Hmm.
Never heard of these guys. And
Never
I
probably
heard
heard
of
of
them, but I've never listened to them.
yeah, me too.
I never heard of the
Uh,
liquors.
and, yeah, and then in 2018, Little Nas X came out with Old Town Road. It was a viral sensation that shattered genre boundaries by blending country storytelling with
Billy Ray
track
Cyrus.
internet
Billy Ray.
memes. Yeah,
Yep.
memes. The song sparked heated debates over what counts as country music. This
Yeah,
is when
Billy Ray
it happened.
Cyrus. Yep, Billy Ray
Yes.
Cyrus.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got
Don't
one
break
person.
my heart, my itty bitty heart.
Yeah, let's
Nothing.
go down to. Yeah, that was
Okay.
weird.
Yeah. Okay, here's another genre guy, Frankie Knuckles, Your Love in 1987. He's considered the godfather of house music. He helped define the pulsing, soulful sound of Chicago house music with Your Love, built on hypnotic grooves, uplifting vocals, and infectious piano riffs. The song became an anthem for club kids and DJs worldwide. House's musical roots is in marginalized communities, Black, Latino, and queer. It says gave it a spirit of
Well,
liberation and inclusivity.
Okay.
thank God I
Yeah.
was a teenager in the 70s, is all I
Yeah.
can say after hearing
Yeah,
that.
right. Derek May, Strings of Life in 1987. When he released it, it redefined what techno could be. The track's urgent
Yeah.
piano stabs, layered synths, and driving rhythm captured the emotional possibilities of electronic music. I thought that was the guy.
Thank you so much for being here,
Who was
Suzanne.
Larry? Who was the guy that? Who was that one that it was a four-letter guy? I thought he was the one that started with an N.
I
You remember?
I
Or
really
letter.
question this list. I mean, we haven't had who
Yeah.
started. How about who started glam rock? Like, is that not a pretty big genre?
Yeah,
Like,
I
that
would think
is.
so.
You know,
Glam rock. Oh gosh, yeah. And
how about
you
who
know, it's-
started prog rock? We haven't
Prog
heard
rock.
that yet.
Yeah. Moby, that's it. Moby. I was
Moby.
trying to think that
Moby,
Moby started
Moby.
more of the
Yeah,
he's more of the creator than
Moby-
Derek May because
I've listened
I
Moby
know
was a latecomer.
Moby's
Moby's
not
he was
bad.
a late
to hang
comer.
around.
Oh, okay, Jim. All
Yeah,
right.
who
He
started?
never
Let's see.
really innovated anything in his life,
Well,
except
he's
for
actually
innovative ways to defend himself from having certain child-related things he's not supposed to have.
right.
You know who
Okay,
I wanted? You know what? I think I remember PvP who started glam rock, and I hope you agree with me, but I think it was T Rex. You know, when he would bang a gong and stuff like that. T Rex, remember T Rex?
Yeah. When was their first album? I'd have to look it up because I
I think it
forget
was the
now.
70.
Yeah,
It was a
but I thought it
70.
was David Bowie that
Well,
dressed up.
No,
I was thinking Bowie was
before-
Ziggy Stardust in 1972, right?
no, they
Yeah,
said
he-
T Rex. T Rex.
Well, T Rex was out,
Well,
but
I
he didn't
think-
dress up like
Late 1960s. T Rex.
T Rex. Okay.
Yeah, but the thing was, I think their earlier stuff was more folky, like folk music.
Right.
Oh, really? T Rex? Get it?
Yeah,
on?
I think their early
Dang it,
early
Gar.
stuff is.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Because
Really?
because I
Yeah,
know
I think the early stuff is quite acoustic, actually, from what I have
it is.
heard.
It is because
Well,
when David Bowie came out as Ziggy Stardust, he was the first to actually dress up, and then my cousin
What?
Alice Cooper came out of nowhere, and
Your cousin.
so
What about Iggy Pop or something like that? Or
Well,
Iggy
how about-
Pop could, yeah.
Well, how about? Well, the thing is, they say the birth of punk. Like, I say the Ramones. This article says Pistols. What about what Iggy and the Stooges were putting out in 1967, a decade earlier?
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
Like
I'm
that's pretty
looking.
damn punk. That's pretty damn punk. That stuff, right?
I'm looking at an
Yeah.
article, and it said with the makeup and stuff like that started by T Rex by Mark, the singer for T Rex, started the glam thing, and then you had Mark Bolan,
Mark
and then you
Bowman.
had David Bowie as
See,
well.
I'm just looking here. Their fourth album, called "A Beard of Stars" in 1970, they were still classified as psychedelic folk at that point in their career.
Psychedelic
Right.
folk rock. Yes. That's
Yeah,
true.
so
Yeah.
they
All
kind
right.
of okay.
Okay. Are
19,
you familiar? I'm sorry. Larry, are
just
you
they're
familiar with
calling
Slayer?
Melvin in 70. I think it was arguably you could say Electric Warrior in
Slayer.
71 would be the
Yeah.
first time I think with the makeup, possibly playing live.
But you got Kiss too.
Kiss
Yeah.
was
So
73 though. Kiss
Yeah,
was
they came out
73.
later. Right.
So
Yeah.
they're a year or two behind the times as far as glam.
Right.
I
right.
wouldn't call them
So
glam. I wouldn't call them glam anyway. I'd call them more like shock rock, like Alice Cooper back then.
But in the
yeah.
night, yeah, the Alice Cooper. What about the 1980s? Who really made it big? Who
Yeah.
was the one that really made heavy metal glam rock big? That's what I'm curious.
Heavy
And
I
metal
thought it was
glam.
Kiss that did
Hmm.
as a group.
Motley
Kiss did.
Crue, Motley Crue.
No, Motley Crue came later.
No,
Motley-
Kiss
I'm
was
talking about
before
the
them.
80s. I'm talking
they
about
No,
the
in the
80s.
80s it was Motley
Motley-
Crue. Yeah.
Yeah, but they're
Was
hair
one of
metal. Aren't they hair metal?
Hair metal. Yes,
Yeah.
that's
kind
called
of
glam
between-
rock. Glam rock, heavy metal glam rock. That's what they would
Well,
call it.
to me, it's not. I'm a purist and a traditionalist, and
All right.
I think
There's
I
hair
think
metal
of it as
and
hair
there's
metal. I don't think of it as
But
classic
the hair
glam.
bands, glam metal. They called it glam
Yeah.
metal.
Glam
Well,
metal.
But
Right.
Call
like
it whatever they want
Poison.
to. I don't
Okay.
see it as glam. Personally, when I see them, I just don't think they're glam. I just don't. I'm sorry.
There
Well,
was some of them that
Well-
did both, like Cinderella. You could
Yeah,
do hair
Cinderella,
metal,
thank
glam
you.
rock,
Well,
Yeah,
Cinderella.
Poison. Poison.
Poison. Poison.
Motley Crue, Guns N' Roses, they're more hair.
Guns
They're
N'
hair
Roses.
metal, not
But
glam
they
rock.
didn't. I mean,
Right.
the classic '70s glam rockers. They kind of pushed the envelope more towards like Bowie with all the feminine costumes, right? And the androgynous look he
Well,
had,
yeah.
right? So to me, that's what glam really was in its origin years. And then with
Right.
hair metal, they weren't really doing well. They were still doing the makeup. I'll grant you that, but I don't think they were doing as much. The costumes got a little more rock and roll, traditional heavy metal costuming, and I didn't see it as any kind of maybe an offshoot combination of glam and hard rock, but I didn't consider it to be true glam, at least for me. Because I grew up with the original glam. Remember a band called The Sweet? You guys
Oh,
remember
sweet.
The Sweet?
Love is
Yeah,
like
Steve was
oxygen
good too,
and
yeah.
Oh,
Fox
Ballroom
on the
Blitz.
Run.
Ballroom Blitz. I mean,
Yeah,
they have
Fox
so
on the
many
Run.
good songs. Yeah, they got some
Yeah.
fabulous albums in the '70s. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the thing
Very
is Striper. Striper was the first Christian
Striper.
heavy metal band, almost like glam rock band, glam metal band, Striper, to actually throw Bibles out at their concerts. They started like the Christian
Cool.
Revolution.
Wow.
They did it. It was huge.
Pantera did that too. The gorilla.
But
Or,
I'm talking about
Yeah,
Striper.
but Pantera did it in a whole different way.
Yeah, that was different. I'm talking about the Christian aspect, because they became so big. They're the number one song on MTV for a long time. Like Honestly or The Hell with the Devil, they were huge. So
Yeah.
talk about that's a genre that just kind of changed a lot of things.
Yeah.
So
Well,
that should be
I'm-
on there.
Yeah, well, let's see if we can get to them, guys, because we do have a couple more real quick here. So, Slayer, Angel of Death in 1986, by Slayer didn't just crank up the volume, it redefined the limits of speed, aggression, and brutality in metal. With blistering guitar riffs, relentless drums, and shocking lyrics, the song set a new standard for thrash and extreme metal, and bands like Metallica, Sepultura, and Slipknot cite Slayer as a crucial influence.
So
Yeah,
they
exactly.
would be considered thrash
They're-
music, would they?
Thrash metal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, thrash
Like,
metal.
Metallica and things like that. And what was the other
Yeah,
one?
they were a little bit Megadeth.
Megadeth. Thank you.
Megadeth.
That was the
Those
other
guys
one.
were a little bit before '86, but I know Slayer goes back a little bit farther than what they're citing.
A little
Yeah.
bit. The next one is The Prodigy. They played a song called Firestarter in 1996. It set dance floors ablaze by fusing rave culture with punk attitude. The track's snarling vocals, break beats, and distorted synths bridged the gap between electronic music and rock, helping create the big beat genre, is what they call that. I've never heard of The Prodigy. Or
I'm going to tell you right now,
Oh,
you know who's popular? Is Ghost, the band Ghost.
I've heard of them. I haven't heard them.
Oh, they're creepy. They wear all these like skeleton. You never ever seen who they are.
I've seen pictures of them, and they do look super creepy, Larry. But
but they're incredible. They are an incredible band. Oh, they're amazing.
Oh,
gosh,
I should listen to them then. Gosh, I'll have to give that a go.
Ghost is amazing.
Darn.
Yeah, now here's one that I'm kind of divided on.
Mikey, you probably heard The Prodigy because they had that huge hit called "Slap My Bleep Up."
Oh, that one. Yes.
Yeah, I was never. I heard a few of their songs. I wasn't a fan, to be honest.
I didn't listen to them very much though, and I do remember that song.
No, they didn't interest me really.
Yeah.
Hey, Toby.
Okay, the Sugar Hill.
Hey, Toby.
Yeah. Hey, Toby.
So
Sugar Hill Gang.
Can we skip the rap stuff? Maybe
Well, I'm just going through the list.
Okay, go for it.
So, Sugar Hill Gang. Yeah. Rapper's Delight, 1979. The first rap single to take over the radio and climb the charts, introducing millions to the possibilities of hip hop and their playful rhymes over Chic's good times baseline showed that rap could be catchy, marketable, and fun.
Rap.
I doubt that one.
Fun. Well, it can be very repetitious and copycat. I agree with that.
Yeah. Burial played a song called Archangel in 2007. Never heard of it. Yeah. We'll pass that one.
We'll skip, please.
Yeah. Then there's Ramsey versus K-Bob.
No.
Okay, we'll pass that one. Oh, I've heard of Daft Punk.
I've actually heard a couple of their songs.
I have.
They're all right.
They're not bad.
They were a funky, filtered blast. They'd announced the arrival of French house music with its robotic bass line and infectious groove. The song captured the playful, futuristic spirit of the French touch movement. Yeah, for the French.
Dubstep.
Hey, I want to see if Gorilla can get back to this chat because there's been a lot of people, even Toby's here and things like that. So, Gorilla, can you get back to the chat, please?
Yeah, get back to your chat there, Gorilla, and then we're almost done.
For sure, the world will be in tailspin when Ozzy is gone. Another artist I love is Prince. Man, I'm actually like 2 hours away from Prince's house.
You're literally 2 hours from his house? Wow.
From the mansion?
Damn.
There's a lot of his property, so he's a good chance to being 2 hours away anywhere in the state.
Yeah.
Well, I'm talking about the Chanhassen one.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Go ahead, Gorilla.
Let's see. Booker says, so hip-hop gets 3 entries on the list? Yeah, this is a shitty AI list.
Yeah, it's not very good.
It's only about audacity to call it like an alternative form, Like you got pop country, rock country, southern rock, shit like that. They don't even do that with audacity for that. And rap's got a few of them.
Yeah.
So U.S. Biotech used to sing folks and hippie music, and now they come and go. It happens every stream. It's been pretty steady.
Yeah.
Yeah, it happens on a lot of streams. I'm still here.
Good, Lemon Pie.
I'm being bad eating a bag of Swedish berries candy. It could be worse.
Yeah, it's a sweet.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a sweet.
But get hammered with thunderstorms here in Hollowbrook.
In Holbrook. I'm sorry, Toby.
Yeah, we had that.
Got hit too.
Yeah, we got hit last night with a small thunderstorm with lots of lightning. But a couple weeks ago, we got hit with the wind.
Yeah, a couple of days ago, we got hit so hard with rain and thunder and lightning. It was terrific.
Oh, you can't beat what freaking Jackpot got last night there. The rainfall rate was at 85.7 inches per hour.
Oh, shit. Really?
Hey, Larry, do you remember that song, Junk Food Junkie? Good Lord, have pity on me.
Yeah.
I'll say I'm a junk food junkie at times, Suzanne.
Yep.
I bought a carrot cake. Oh, goody, another innovative rap entry. Exactly. They're okay, good band.
Hercules,
Oh, me
Hercules.
too. Death Punk Around the World.
Yes.
But they
Yes.
get banana bread tomorrow. Nice.
Ooh,
Uh,
yum.
Damn it, I want pumpkin pie now. Now, son of a
And I want a
bitch.
pumpkin pie, damn it.
Ooh.
Give us some
Yeah,
Cool Whip
I
on
wasn't
that thing.
expecting nothing tonight, too. Oh, it's the time of year for those storms to pop up out of nowhere.
No, I
work,
agree.
I work conference. I go try to get Prince for a show when I was in Minnesota. He spent a nice letter saying he would have played for free, but was out of town and referred to them as a cover act.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Let's see. Screw me, I don't like it. I'll make it, but won't eat it.
Oh, man.
Yeah, Cool Whip.
Eh.
Cool Whip. Yeah, Cool Whip. Yeah.
You're welcome, Toby.
All right, let's
You're
just do a
welcome.
couple more and call it a stream.
Yeah.
Okay.
speaking
Yeah,
of-
I only have like 5
Uh,
more, so I'll just go through them quickly.
I say,
Okay, Gorilla?
speaking of Cool Whip, there's been no mention of who started like synth pop, synth rock.
Yeah. Well, I can
Who
obviously
started
tell
folk?
this writer is stupid.
Well, I'm thinking of a band like Devo. They were pretty groundbreaking in their day, and there's no mention of
Sure.
them, right?
What
Sure they
about
were.
folk rock? What about folk?
Yeah. How
Yeah,
about they
yeah.
mention,
I mean,
you know, some of the great, well, like, no, how about, say, I don't know, Bob Dylan? You know,
Yeah,
early
or
70s?
Donovan. Donovan.
All right.
Or Crosby, Stills, and Nash.
Yeah.
You know, you're talking
No
about
mention
Let's
of
move
folk.
this along. Let's move this along.
Yeah, let's move along, guys. Okay,
Yeah,
so
I'm getting hungry.
Outcast from Hey Ya
Well,
in 2003.
Uh,
It
yeah.
came with a
Yeah.
joyous genre-bending mix of funk, soul, pop, and hip hop.
I don't care.
Never heard
No.
of it.
Okay,
Skip.
Bjork, Hyper Ballad from 1995, a mesmerizing blend of electronic beats, folk melodies, and poetic storytelling.
I
The
heard
story is
like a
dreamlike
skip.
atmosphere. I've heard of Bjork.
I see Bjork as an eccentric, sometimes interesting
Yeah.
artist, often annoying, but what the
Yeah.
hell genre did she ever start? She didn't start no genres. Come on.
My
Bloody
Valentine.
Valentine soon in 1991. I know these guys because they did they did some music on NFL video games, and one of their
Yeah.
songs is not this one, but another one is on a I think it's NFL 6. Yeah,
I bet the person
2006.
who put this list together is under 30. I'd be willing to bet $1.
Oh,
Run
obviously.
DMC.
Well, look at Run DMC, Rockbox.
There you
They
go.
they typed it all. They had ChatGPT make
No,
the
but
list.
Yeah.
no mention of glam, which was a huge thing in the 1970s. Like it was
Keep going,
Yeah,
Mike.
this is
4.5
all
seconds.
about it hip hop shit. I'm sorry, guys.
There's
Yeah,
too much.
it's-
Too much.
All right.
Yeah. Skrillex I've heard of though. I've heard of Skrillex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I haven't.
They have bro step. They call it the aggressive bro step sound.
All right.
It's got
I don't-
seismic drops, distorted synths, and shockwaves.
yeah.
Electronic music.
It's okay. No.
Seriously, does anybody who comes up with one different sound get credited for creating a whole genre? Must be,
Hmm.
you know.
I
Oh,
thought that
wait.
there was guys. First of all, I do want to apologize. Okay, when I put up this list, I thought when they started with Elvis and they started with the other stuff, I thought maybe this is great. Maybe he's going to but he's an obviously a younger, woke,
AI.
kind of hip hop bullshit
When
guy.
half
I
the
mean,
list is basically based on around hip hop or offshoots,
yes,
and
yes.
no mention of glam rock. No mention,
No, or
I mean,
folk.
there's-
Folk music.
yeah, folk. Well, how about classic
Blues.
country? Classic country,
Yeah.
right? No mention.
By the way,
Hey.
do you guys see my background?
Yeah,
Yes,
cool.
I do. Did you just get that
Nice.
made, Larry?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Wow,
nice.
that's really cool.
And hey, Raquel.
Raquel.
Hi,
Meow,
Raquel.
meow.
Hello,
Meow,
hello.
meow.
Meow,
Yeah,
meow.
let's just
You're showing up at the last minute again, Raquel.
Meow, meow.
Unfortunately,
Oh, that was Gorilla. Oh,
That's
more
Gorilla.
there he is.
let's
And lemon
call,
pie, lemon pie say no mention of eggnog hip hop.
yeah. Or eggnog dance music.
Right. How is everyone?
Or-
I'm hanging in there,
Oh
Raquel.
man,
Hanging in there.
how's
Doing okay,
everyone?
Raquel.
Yeah. And Run DMC. How many people invented hip hop?
A lot of
Yeah.
people, apparently.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but let's call her tonight. My back's really hurting and I'm getting hungry.
Oh,
All right.
I'm
The
sorry,
hungry as a
Gorilla.
gorilla, right?
Yeah. Here it says,
All
Sir
right.
Cal's on your channel there. There, Larry, how about you promote her?
All right, Raquel, you got to check her out. She has two channels, not one, but two. The one channel is just a lot of movie reviews and what have you. She joins more Kitty sometimes on her stuff, like what the bleep is going on in the world and all this stuff. And another thing that Raquel is doing that we've had some fun with is her gaming channel, which is, Raquel SSG 2211, their gaming channel. So gotta check her out because she's been doing a lot of Fortnite. We've been doing some Fortnite with her, which we're having a lot of fun. So yeah, and but yeah, please check out Raquel. Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, everybody's getting storms tonight.
Yeah,
Yeah, she said that she's worried because they have the storm coming her way, and hopefully her internet doesn't go out.
Yeah.
be safe, Raquel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, Mikey, you're always good with promoting Booger. You promote Booger.
Okay, Booger414 and his lovely wife Christine are both cosplayers, and
Hmm.
they go to conventions, and they do have some limited material on there, but their channel is very cool. So make sure you subscribe to both of them. And he is always a great supporter. And by the way, Gorilla, do you want to make him a? Oh, you made him a wrench already. Okay, I was going to say make him a wrench.
I
But he's
made him a
already
wrench on mine. He's a wrench on my channel.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah, he's a wrench on mine too. Yeah, he's great.
Oh.
So make sure you guys subscribe to him. He's a great supporter of all of our channels.
He's
And he's saying
awesome.
big nog square dance techno hip hop.
Yeah. And thank you, Suzanne, for coming.
Yeah, Suzanne Exteen. Great to
And-
see you in Harlem.
And
Yeah.
thank you, Toby. Larry, you promote Toby since he's on your channel.
Yes, I will.
Go ahead, Larry.
Toby is also the same, kind of like Raquel. He does a lot of gaming again, Fortnite. He's done it. He does a lot of live videos from his home, especially when they get a lot of storms and what have you. And he's also kind of a big fan when it comes to Disney, going to Disney. He is going to be going. If I get this wrong, Toby, correct me. But he said going in August, he is going to be live streaming from Disneyland. So you guys got to check out, watch his channel, and yeah, Toby, great YouTuber.
All right,
And there's his video. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's new video.
thank you. And thank you, Suzanne, for coming. While I'm scrolling. And while I'm scrolling,
Scrolling.
Larry, promote yourself.
All right. Okay. Well, Larry from Be Yourself Adventures, it's been a long time, but I'm glad to be back. I mean, like I said, I've been kind of experimenting, doing other things. People are looking at my background, say, "Dang, where'd you get that new background?" It's really not a background. If you guys want to see something, hold on. I can change the background very easily, and I'm just having fun with this. So I got a new setup, new green screen setup.
Oh,
So
nice.
so if you guys see it, there it is.
Oh, yeah, there you are, the green screen.
So,
Yes.
and it works very, very well. But I am going to be doing some more videos. I just went to a place called Bumblebee, Arizona. And I was just going to go there because about a lot of history and stuff of Arizona. But my wife, we were both in my Jeep. I said, wow, wouldn't it be cool? We're on a dirt road. Let's go all the way up into the mountains, where the Ponderosa Pines and everything did. So we did. Interviewed some really cool people there. And you got to check out the video. I'll be doing, of course, some more Fortnite live streams and things like that. Got the camera working, which is awesome. But I will be doing I will be doing probably next Wednesday. Keep saying probably Billy Jack. And I think it depends on when we talk about backstage, if we're going to do like the four of them or if we're just going to do the one movie, Billy Jack, because you'll find it interesting. A lot of it was filmed here in Arizona, and a lot of people don't know that. So we'll be doing that. And we got more adventures coming up. All right. So remember to always be yourself. And I want to thank Gorilla so much for inviting me up here. I was going to go live, but Gorilla's like, no, you're not going live. You have to be on my stream. It's not going to be yours. You know, the hell with yours. You're going to have to be on mine. So if you don't like it, oh well. So here I am. All right, guys. Thanks, Gorilla. Always be a gorilla. Be yourself.
Yeah. Thank you, JPRH1, and thank you, Larry.
Thank you.
Thank you, JPRH1, for being here. Great supporter of the community.
And he has 3 channels. He has 3 channels. John does.
He does? Oh.
Yeah, 3 channels.
Yeah. And thank you, Daniel's Hot Topics, for coming. And thank you, Cool Drummer. And since you're on Larry's channel, Larry, promote Cool Drummer.
All right. Cool Drummer is, he doesn't really have a lot on his channel. Basically, he loves hanging out with other people. You know, I met Cool Drummer through Carlo and Kiko, who are great friends. They do a lot when it comes to Disney, to, what is that place up in San Jose? Great America. They go up to Great America a lot. And Cool Drummer is just a great guy. He loves to be there with everybody in chat. He has a lot of opinions and things like that. But yeah, I mean, subscribe to him, please, because he is a great guy. He has a lot of information. So please check out Cool Drummer. And I like his Post Malone picture, which is awesome.
All right.
Yes.
Jim.
Thank you, Jim. Jim's Landscaping LLC #1 Commodore Productions for coming.
Yep.
He has Star Trek films, live streams, puppy videos, sometimes the mowing videos. So make sure to check them out.
Yeah, because you never know what you'll see.
I'm pretty sure we already did Scurvy, but thank you for being here, Scurvy.
Yep.
All right. And thank you, Eddie Caudello. There.
Eddie Codillo. Yeah, Eddie is another friend of mine. And a great subscriber. He's a big fan of Disney.
He's got Bare Necessities up there from Jungle Book.
Yep. I met him through, again, Carlo and Kiko, and also I think part copying duel with Nick and Crystal. I mean, this is who people inspired me to really go forward with doing my YouTube channel and be yourself. But he's been a great supporter, and I'm really glad to see him and Cool Drummer and Toby here tonight, because they're great people. And Booker. I mean, Booker 414. But please check out Eddie. He has a great channel. Please.
Yeah. And thank you, FKHC 2005, for coming. He has a couple videos on his channel. Always worth the checking out there. And and thank you, Cam's Crash Courses for coming on.
Cams.
And thank you, Old Man Bird, for coming. And thank you again for that super chat. Very generous man. Big support of the community.
Look what I'm doing.
Wow.
Nice.
Did you guys just see that?
Yeah.
I just saw that with
for
the
you,
heart.
old man.
Okay.
Nice.
How did you get that? How did you get that magic trick to work, Larry? That's
I don't know.
cool.
Let's see if I can do this.
Yeah. Thank you, Noah B, for coming. And thank you, Matt Arl, for being here and coming up on the panel. He does cover songs, he does 3D printing, and he has a new thing called Matt's Chats, where they talk about For All Mankind. So thank you. And thank you, the Phantom Boomer Explorers, for coming out. He does three watch parties a week on his Cosby channel. And then he puts the trailers for those on his YouTube channel to make.
I'm throwing Gorilla off right now. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he does that. Then he does he puts the trailers for on his YouTube channel there, and that is everybody. And Raquel, I did change my name for a couple days here, just because I'm trolling some Forrest Gump from Temu that decided to call me a fat ass with hands. So.
Nice.
I'm sorry I called you a fat ass with gorilla hands.
Nice.
You're Forrest Gump from Temu.
Does this mean we got to refer to Germ as Forrest Gump from now on in stream?
Girl, do you need some love? I mean, seriously, do you need some love?
Well,
You
it's not
know?
it's not love that I need, but
I just know regular Germ
Why?
is
Why?
Sorry.
Oh
Oh,
I
oh
just know regular
my!
Germ is the
oh my!
PvP, what do you got
fan
going
who
on?
Well, I finally put
Yes.
another album up a couple days ago.
Yay.
I posted Rick Derringer's first solo album, All American, All American Boy. I get that mixed up with Ian Anderson.
Nice.
He has an album called
Nice.
All American Alien Boy, but yeah, All
Oh,
American
yeah,
Boy
right.
by Rick Derringer, first solo, probably his most popular solo album. Had the huge hit first track, Rock and Roll Hoochie Coo.
Yeah,
If you
rock and
remember
roll.
that song, great song. So I posted that and made it public the other night. So if you guys want to go over to the channel and check it out, and I was kind of shocked. I checked my my number of subs the other day, and I think when I checked it like 2 months ago or something, I was like 96. I checked it the other day. I'm on 115 subs now.
Awesome! Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you,
great.
thank you guys. But
Congratulations.
yeah, I was kind of blown away. Like I was surprised actually. To be honest, I was really surprised. But it was nice. I love it. Thank you, everybody. Anybody who subbed, I appreciate you out there.
That's awesome. Congratulations, my friend.
Yeah,
my
thank you,
brother.
Larry. Yeah,
You're welcome.
I was pleasantly surprised, and yeah, I still want to start doing live streams one of these days. But
Good.
life
Good.
is
We gotta get you
crazy.
going.
Well, I got my work hours cut back, and everything's kind of up in the air. It's been one of those couple of weeks where things are really been up in the air. But we all know what that feels like, right, guys? I mean, you're all there too
Oh,
at
yeah.
times. So
Oh,
yeah.
we've always been upside down.
There you go.
That's pretty cool, Larry. That you got that.
You know?
You've got some really cool special effects happening there tonight, Larry.
I guess so.
Darn.
I mean, is that pretty cool or what?
Well, sometimes green screen looks really bad on some channels, right? Like it doesn't. It looks like you can tell it's green screen, but yours is really flawless. I gotta say, like it's really
Thank you.
good. It's working well. Yeah.
Mikey, what do you got going on?
Well, here at Mikey Sue's 4, as you know, we do reviews during the week, Monday through Thursday. We've already done our 2-episode review from Red Dwarf. We did TOS episode earlier today, A Taste of Armageddon. That was a great, fantastic. Probably our next choice that we should do for Sifdan is A Taste of Armageddon PvP. It's a very good show.
That definitely, that's definitely one to consider. I'll come up with maybe a few of my own and let you know.
Let me know
before the weekend. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Tomorrow, of course, I have 2 episodes I'm doing of Get Smart, and then, of course, on Thursday, I am working on season 4 of the greatest TV series, my honest opinion, the A-Team. So I got 2 more episodes coming for that. And then on Thursday night, I'll be with Gorilla when he's doing Terminator, the Sarah Connor Chronicles, which I've been looking forward to for a long time. I had seen all 3 seasons, and I thought it was great until Fox got stupid and decided to get rid of it. But then it led right into Terminator movie Salvation, which had Christian Bale. So, and then Friday, The Fledgling, doing the Waltons with Gorilla. So that's what's coming up this week on Mikey Seuss 4. And I don't know what Gorilla's doing on Sunday night, but it's a mystery movie, I guess. He's doing another one. So, so always expect the unexpected.
Oh, come on. That last mystery movie wasn't that bad.
Hey.
It was god awful, Gorilla, and you know it.
Yeah.
Oh, that was one of the worst movies I ever saw.
Oh, come on. I can think of a lot of worse things like.
I can't.
I'm just glad I got it right. No, I'm just glad I got it right. I knew which one it was, but of course, this now we hear Gorilla's giving me hell, going, "Oh, do you think so? Do you really?"
Yeah. Jared, what you got going on?
Go ahead, Gert.
Tomorrow, 4 p.m. Pacific time, we'll have the Nerd Night Roundtable. Everyone's invited.
Yep.
No topic off bounds. Fuck the algorithm. Then we'll have cartoons on Saturday.
All right.
Nice.
So tomorrow night on Jared's Nerd Roundtables, we will be discussing all of Daniel Craig's movies.
Oh,
God,
good
no.
luck.
Oh,
Have
good.
fun.
I have a reason.
fun.
Bye, everybody.
Thank you, Gorilla.
Hey,
Ah, God.
All right. As for me, yeah, I should be able to do the Sarah Connor Chronicles in the Waltons there. Maybe I'll just do a 1-day garage sale on Saturday. But otherwise, on Sunday, it'll be a mystery movie night number 2 for us.
Good Lord.
That last one was really good there. And Larry, check your DMs on Facebook.
Heaven save us.
There.
Heaven
Okay, I'm gonna check it right now, Raquel.
And then yeah, we'll have the Waltons episode, The Fledgling, on Friday. Then next Tuesday we'll have our Cigar Lounge.
Yeah.
So that there, everyone have a good night. Remember to be a gorilla. Remember, there are 5 pounds of copper in those speed control cameras.
Always be.
What was that, Larry?
I said thank you, Gorilla, so
Yeah.
much for everything, and be yourself, please.
Good
Always
night.
be-
Bye.
We've been stopping, being through the night, rising like a